I want to show you the Tweogle Twitter commentator next. Now this is a good plugin because what it does, it pulls in comments from Twitter to your own blog posts. So it looks at every tag in your post and tries to pull tweets from Twitter based from your tags and post that tweet as a comment. So it's kind of useful in that it's going to get comments onto your blog post, and that means that your blog posts look much more like they are genuinely being visited and used by people. So it's quite a useful tool. There are many other plugins like this, and this is just one that I've chosen to show you. Now, you've probably heard of Twitter, and Twitter's a fantastic tool, and you can integrate it with WordPress in a number of different ways. It's up to you to decide exactly how you want to do it. This is just one method. Now, if you've set your Twitter account to build on autopilot using one of the many services out there to build followers, then you will have a lot of followers, and you can use many of the other plugins. Now, let me just show you some of the other plugins that are available for Twitter. You have plugins that will go both ways. So Twitter Tools is a good one. It integrates your WordPress and your Twitter account so that what you Twitter gets posted to your WordPress blog and vice versa. Here's another one as well, Twitter for WordPress, that displays your latest tweets and so on. So if you're using Twitter a lot in the niche that you're creating the website, you could use some of these plugins so that it's fresh content on your website. Yeah, there's lots of different ones. So this one here looks quite useful. It handles Twitter feeds, so that's kind of could be very useful. It's got a very good rating as well. So there you are. You can see there's quite a few useful Twitter posts there that you could use. Which one you choose to use is entirely up to you and how you want to manage that integration. As I said, if you've set your Twitter account in that niche to run an autopilot, to have friends added and everything like that, then integrating it with your WordPress blog is a very, very good idea. Remember, the search engines like to see fresh content, and if your tweets have been displayed on your WordPress blog, then obviously that's fresh new content being regularly added. If the whole thing's running together on autopilot, then it works very nicely for you. It's a good way to, automate traffic. Traffic can flow between the two, so Twitter people can come to your WordPress blog and WordPress people can come to your Twitter account. So it's very, very good. But we're going to just install this one because I like the fact that it takes Twitter comments. Oh, wrong button. It takes Twitter comments and puts them into your own blog post. So there you are. You can see some of it about what it does here. So one thing it does do, and this is true, is people don't like being the first to comment on a blog. So it can be very, very good to encourage people to start commenting. And if you look at a lot of blogs, they don't have any comments at all. So this can get you over that and get it so that it's starting to, starting to get comments, and it just encourages that interaction. So down here under settings, we have our Tweogle Twitter commentator. So how many per post? Again, randomize this. Don't always make it the same. So this time we're going to make it 11. Yes, we want to have tweets as no follow. We don't want that. And again, let's take these off, make it look like a real comment. So there you are. You can, just having a look through that, we can update our options. So we update our options and save these changes. And then what it will do is it will generate 2 comments per day automatically. So what it's doing is, it's giving that organic look. It's making it look like people are naturally commenting on your site. If your site suddenly had 11 comments appear in a day, then that's a bit suspicious, and the search engines are going to go, there's something fishy about that. But having a couple a day, that looks very, very, very natural. So, you can speed it up a little if you want to by clicking this button, but remember, these are auto blogs we're creating, and the whole point is that they run on autopilot, so 2 comments per day is just fine. That's all that we need to do. So basically that's it. This will add comments to your posts to make it look like people are commenting there, so it's going to look much more like a natural blog. There's going to be fresh content for the search engines. The search engines will come to your site, see that people have commented, and that's obviously going to be good for them because they're not stupid and they understand that that means that there's people coming there. Using this option will make sure it's going to look more like a real comment. So all in all, this is going to help you significantly, I believe, with your auto blog. So basically, do remember to put the tags into your post. You've got to use tags. If they're unfamiliar words, you may not get comments, but by using commonly used tags, then it will pull in tweets for you. So very, very powerful, very effective, and it's really going to help your site look more like a genuine blog and less like an auto blog. The next plugin to show you is SEO Smart Links plugin. This is a very, very useful plugin because what it does is it's going to help you to automatically create links from within your text. So here you can see, here it is, and let's just install it and to show you exactly what it does. So basically here, let's just read a little bit of this. It automatically links keywords and phrases in your posts and comments with other pages. So it does cross-linking within your site. Now you don't normally see this sort of thing within auto blogs, and furthermore, it helps you significantly with SEO. You also, this is again important, is it allows you to set up your own keywords and set a matching URL. So what I can do is I can set up certain keywords to link to external sites, i.e. Amazon, ClickBank, Commission Junction, other affiliate sites, CPA offers, or even my own network of sites. So I can use the auto blogs to promote my sites. So if we install it now, and let's activate it, and you can see it's not difficult to do. And then here we have under settings SEO Smart Links. So let's have a quick look at this. You don't want it to link to itself. I mean, you might do. Some people say you should, but not for me. Don't link the headers. Target, again, that's right. Don't target categories and tags. So again, this is another choice. You can put it in your RSS feed. So if you've submitted your RSS feeds, then it'll appear there. And you can ignore certain pages. So if you've got a contact, a privacy policy, etc., etc., then you would ignore these pages. There may be certain keywords as well that you don't want to link. And then finally, down here, what you do is you can see here you put your keywords in and then the URL. So it'll be keyword, comma, keyword, comma, URL. And what that will do is any of these keywords will link to that URL. So you can see how many do you want in the post. 3 links in the post is a good number. Go more than that and it looks like there's too many links. Go less than that and you're not really getting any benefit. Also, I would strongly recommend you leave this as 1. You don't want too many links with the same keyword. You want you want all the links to be different keywords. Otherwise, you're going to find in your post you're going to have 3 links all with the same keyword. So this variation also does well. Now down here, I would strongly recommend you select both of those. Bottom one basically means that when people click on the link, they're not leaving your site. If you don't have this selected, they click on it, they've gone from your site, you lost that visitor and you may never see them again. This one here, obviously that means that any link love isn't passed through and the search engines technically won't follow through to index that page. So it just means that you're not generating external links as far as the search engines are concerned. Now it's not difficult to use this plugin. You can see that's all you do. We've done it there. We click update options and off we go. So again, you can select that and that might be useful too. But you can see it's not difficult, very easy. It's going to help you a lot with your internal SEO, so it's going to help you with cross navigation between your pages. That's going to impress the search engines. It's going to make it look less like an auto blog. It's going to give you a boost up the search engines. It's also going to allow you to link to external pages so that you can monetize particular keywords. So for example, if you're site is about photography, you may down here enter various keywords relating to certain cameras and links to Amazon URLs. You may enter other photography type keywords linking to, I don't know, ClickBank books on photography and so on. So you can click through there and it just gives you another opportunity to monetize your blog. So I do strongly recommend this one for you. It's a free to use plugin and it's called SEO Smart Links. Now, the next plugin, I want to show you something called Contera WordPress plugin. You can see here there's two versions. This is the different versions of WordPress. So check your version of WordPress and install the right one. What this does is it provides Contera adverts, so it's Contera in-text ads to your posts. So some sites may not be, you may not be able to use AdSense to drive the content of the site, or maybe your location, or you may find that you're not happy with AdSense performance. So Contera is another good method of monetizing your auto blog, and again you can automatically add the post to all of your add the ads to all of your posts automatic. So it's very, very good like that. Under settings and Contera settings, you can see here we can set it. So you've got to put your publisher ID in, and you can see here you can select your links color, and so on. So it's very, very simple to set up. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about this one for hours and hours. So you can pick categories and block ads and so on. So it's very, very useful. So let me just show you Contera's page for a minute. So you can see again what they do is they add these links. You can see up here they add links in like that. So again, this could be very, very useful to use with, instead of perhaps the next plugin, the SEO Smart Links. You could use SEO Smart Links to link internal and use this to link to external sites. But you can see here from this demonstration, it's showing you the sort of links that you get. So I mean, they look pretty good, don't they? So, you know, it's a very obvious link, and then of course it's a link through and then affiliate link. So people here are paying pay-per-click. So what they do is they see you, you know, your advert appears on their page. So their advert appears on your page, and when someone clicks on it, you get paid. It's kind of like AdSense, except for instead of specific blocks of text, it comes up as links, and you can set it here to different colors and so on, so that it stands out. So where do you want them? Do you want them on posts or comments? You just stick them on the posts, yeah, pretty much most of the time. So you can also say, well, I don't want them to appear straight away. It's up to you. It's up to you how you decide to do it. But it's very powerful. You can see from some of the publishers down here that have been going through, they've got some big name people using this. So it's very, very effective. Now, a lot of people are getting, shall we say, frustrated with the cost of advertising with AdWords. I mean, let's face it, it's not exactly cheap. So people are starting to look at networks like Contera, particularly big companies like Ford, Microsoft, Kellogg's, GM, US News. Yeah, these are big companies, and they're looking at sites like Contera because they provide better value for money, basically. Yes, you may not get as many clicks, but you still get good targeted clicks, and you get good, you know, a good cost. So this is beneficial to you, because if you find that, well, my AdSense aren't converting, try putting in some Contera ads. Take your AdSense out, put Contera in, and see how that works. It's slightly more subtle, and you can often find, because they're in text, you get quite a good click-through rate. So the plugin name again is Contera. If we go down here, it's called Contera. Install it and use it as well. You can't use it with AdSense because it is contextual advertising, and AdSense get upset, so use one or the other. But I would test the two, because you may find that one does better than the other. So it's another option and another way for you to monetize your website and create money from your auto blog.